Hi Gemini, so this is going to be a reading for what or whose energy is around you. So you, the Gemini, a little ASMR moment. I love tapping. Yeah. So this is gonna be kind of like a softer spoken, lower toned talking kind of a video. So yeah, I don't know why some of you guys I don't know, maybe ASMR soft spoken might be significant, but yeah, I like sometimes like soft spoken. I've watched a couple of like ASMR soft spoken kind of readings, but this isn't like intended to have like, you know, like tapping. Like if you watch ASMR, which I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, it's basically just like lower voice kind of thing. But let's see, I just don't know where to place my mic. I guess I'll place it right there. Yeah, I'll place it right there. So let's see, might make my shirt look a little bit weird. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot. Yada yada, and always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be. You guys know the whole usual things that all of us say in our intros, you know. Do they say no gender in tarot? But yeah, I write all of that in my description. So there's no time frame on this reading either. Okay, and again, keep in mind it is more soft speaking. So yeah. So what or whose energy is around you? I put like the little Gemini logo. So what or whose energy is around you? Let's see. I'm gonna get some. I'm hearing temptation, so it might be somebody that feels like your temptation. And I also named it what or whose energy is around you because, excuse me, because it could be something outside of someone, right? What or who. Yeah, that temptation. So the devil card, I'm gonna cover it. So I need to get like little sticky, like little stickers to put, because I know some images cannot be shown. The devil, so it's someone that finds you very attractive. You could be like temptation to this person. We have the Knight of Cups that came out. So someone could be the Tower. It could be someone here that's very highly attracted to you. You could be like temptation. You could be somebody that's very I mean, this person could find you to be very tempting. They might be very attracted to you on a sexual level. I don't even know what words you can and cannot use on here, but whatever. I said it. So yeah, they may find you very sexually attractive. But I feel like this person coming towards you um, could mean some kind of tower moment. This person could be wanting to come in to kind of like let something kind of crumble. It could be that they want to like tell you something and it. Let me see. Give me more with that tower card. Give me more with that tower card. The Page of Cups. It could be that this person wants to tell you that they showed a little bit of emotion and that was fake because this person may have more attraction than you think they did. Give me more for that Page of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. So this person could want to communicate something to you. Yeah, and they the meditation music's not too loud. They may want to like come in and it's interesting because I actually have the heart chakra frequency playing. Sometimes I don't play frequency, sometimes I don't. It kind of depends if I feel like I want to play a frequency or feel guided in some way. Yeah, they may want to communicate something with you. It might come in very quickly too. Is there more to this, devil? Because I don't feel like it's just temptation. Like, let me see. Give me more. Two of Wands. I'm getting something about they're looking at you. So even if they're not looking at you physically, like in person, there could be something about like maybe they look at your photos or they look at something. Sorry guys for the background noise. Those are my puppies. Yeah. This could be someone that's very attracted to you. Like the attraction is there. The Five of Pentacles. It's a very interesting energy. But you may feel, excuse me, you may feel like there's lack here. Let's see, give me a card from this love oracle. It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So yeah, this could be someone here that you're moving on from. There's closure issues. So you may not be on the same energy as this person. There may not be a lot of attraction. You might be moving on while this person kind of wants to come in and communicate. Yeah, let's see. How does Gemini feel about this energy? There could be something about listen to your intuition, okay? So that could be significant. The Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups, yeah, you may not be focused on this energy, this person. You might be maybe focused on things that haven't been that well. Could be with this person, it could be in general, I'm getting. And there's this cup right here. I'm hearing the word apathy. Intuitively, I got something about apathy, so that may be what you're feeling. Give me more about this Four of Cups, about how Gemini feels. The Queen of Cups. So regardless of your gender, Gemini, you might be in this energy of like showing yourself love, having empathy, which is obviously different than apathy. Six of Wands, which is being up in a pedestal. There could be something that you're getting attention for, or that you're going to get attention for. Let me see, give me more for Gemini about this person. Yeah, you might be focused on something that brings you, I don't want to say praise in like an egotistical way, but you might be very praised, admired after whatever this is. Could be something you have like a passion for. Take it as it resonates. And then it might be something that you're kind of new to, or that you're investing knowledge, time into. Hearing a course for some of you, and with the Hanged Man, you may be gaining different perspectives. You might be kind of like in this energy of solitude. I'm hearing if you're not, you will be. So this could be like incoming energy. The Hangman, Pisces. So we just passed Pisces season. I don't know if Pisces season could be significant. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I don't know why I felt very intrigued right now that I was shuffling and I passed it. So you're getting truth, you're getting clarity. Maybe for some of you, by being like this Hanged Man energy, could be that maybe you're out more in nature, you go out more for walks, you are more on your own. It doesn't have to be like all day or all the time, but yeah. I'm getting something about listen to your heart as I was looking at this crown. So some of you guys might be, yeah, like listening to your heart chakra. Let me see. Actually, should I move decks? I'm getting no, but let's see, anything else for Gemini? 1515, I say. Was saying that. What else? Give me more about this energy around Gemini. What else about do they need to know about this energy that's around Gemini? Six of Swords, the Sun. So this person could be wanting to come towards you. Yeah, that could be like something that also is like shocking. That could be that message or something that you. Something here is like kind of the Tower, Eight of Wands. Like something could be coming in where you're like, wow, like slowly but surely they came towards you. Wow, and look, the boat. And look, this looks like a boat. This is a boat. Hmm. Yeah, so this person may not want to get away from you. But does this person have love for Gemini? No, let me. Yeah, I'm getting moved on to a different deck, so let's see. So does this person have love for Gemini? Three of Swords. Yeah, they're heartbroken. They may want to offer you something stable. Or there could be like an offer here. There's something here about stability. Yeah, the Fool card. We are in Aries season, so Aries season could also be significant. This person may want a new beginning here. They may want like new opportunities, like stability, starting fresh is what I'm getting. And again, remember when I said listen to your heart, listen to your intuition? When I said that earlier, the High Priestess is here. Initials J could be significant. Yeah. It feels like this person has. I feel like this is one of the readings that, like, I'm not talking all fast. And, like, I don't know, it just feels very, like, calming right now. I don't know, there's something here where you may need to be in a calm environment to let your energy flow. You don't have to necessarily meditate. It could just be like being on your own. Ten of Wands. Something could have been a burden here. What is that Ten of Wands? The Knight of Wands. So this person could have been dealing with someone who was inconsistent or said one thing and did another. I don't know why I'm also getting the scenario that for some of these could even be somebody that's tired of burdening themselves with being in an energy where they were very in and out, very ego driven, very like, I want one thing, then I want another. And as quick as I wanted it, is as quick as it goes. Like this could be a burden that they're letting go of. Take that as a resonance because that might be a little bit more of a specific message. Yeah, and they're putting it to rest. Yeah, they're putting it to rest. You and this person could be both feeling this energy of needing to maybe be more quiet or be in like an environment or in an energy where you kind of just it's quiet and you allow your intuition or you let your whatever when you think of like meditation, it's kind of like letting your deep energy, deep um the things that you can always hear or look at when there's a lot of things going on. So it's like this person's tired of, yeah, I'm getting like I'm tired. My eyes feel kind of heavy. I feel relaxed because I just ate before this reading. And interestingly enough, I waited to do this reading because there was going to be quite a bit of noise because there's like a party like going on with one of the neighbors. So I waited a little bit, and now it's like kind of quiet. So yeah, there's something about like going from like chaos, a lot of noise, to being in a place where you're kind of able to relax, let things flow, let your energy, like I said, the things that you can always hear or see when there's a lot of things or a lot of people around you. And this energy is very like go 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 noise, nothing calm. I mean, even looking at the card illustration, it says nothing about being calm. I'm here, slow your roll. So this person may be learning how to slow themselves down. And maybe that could be what this tower is too, like the faulty foundation. That could be that message that comes in. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. That could be what's coming in, where the whatever this person showed is not actually what it is, because the tower can be, metaphorically speaking, it could be many different scenarios. It could be like something looking one way, or someone being like, yeah, this is just who I am, but it comes crumbling down. It's not true or authentic to who this person is. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. This person's gonna want to court you. Doesn't have to be a water sign, by the way, because I know it's Knight of Cups. Remember that we had the Knight of Cups earlier, but in a different card. Where is it? My cards are kind of scattered, but there it's right here. It's a different card. But, just same card, just different deck. Yeah, this person may want to court you, come in and flirt. That could be something that I'm wanting to say this for a reason, so not take it how it resonates. This could be someone that wants to flirt. Maybe in the past there wasn't any of that. Okay. Yeah, like maybe this person didn't really like allow that, fun, flirty energy, which I think is something that, you know, people need, when you're dating, and it's part of dating. But like as a Gemini, I kind of feel like you, I would say we, because we like that. We like that energy of being, like flirty. This person might also be very soft. I am getting that energy. Notice how even this knight is positioned more calmly. The horse even looks more, the posture seems more soft. So I'm not saying that this person, regardless of their gender, male or female, whatever they whatever, there's no gender. They may be getting into more of their soft side, so like their that feminine energy. Whereas in the past, they could have been very like Knight of Wands, the Devil, very much like something about being very fast paced. I'm getting that saying again. Say what? Saying again, where it's like slow your roll. Is there anything that this person wants to say to Gemini? This mic is very difficult to figure out. Let's see, any messages that this person wants to say to Gemini? Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. And it says runner, fear and codependent. No, not fear. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Yeah. This person could have been somebody that didn't savor the moment, ran away from an energy. I don't know why I'm looking at channeling it like that, but it's like this person could have been somebody that like didn't savor the moment. You could have been friends, okay? This could be someone that you never really had like an actual relationship with, or never got to that point, okay? Or maybe you had like a situationship, or maybe could have even felt like that, even if it did have a label, okay? Because this person didn't savor the moment. When you think of like getting coffee with someone, it's a little more, I mean, you can have a drink coffee with just about anybody, but like to sit down and converse, that could be something that this person ran away from. Maybe they didn't like to get into deep talks, or they didn't like to savor the moment, because why would somebody who's like a runner, right, which the Knight of Wands is like a runner, by the way, does not need to be a fire sign, right? In Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it could be just about anybody who doesn't matter the sign. Yeah. And now, because of that, this person could now be watching you, looking, okay? Because this person could be in that watching, looking energy, because maybe they are no longer around you. This definitely could be somebody that you don't have around you anymore. Yeah, it says twin flames. I'm looking at like each card. I feel guided to kind of look at each card, and it's just all making sense as I go with each card. Says yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So this could be a strong connection between you and someone else, but there could have been like needing to heal the inner child growth. I personally am neutral when it comes to the whole twin flame. It's like I believe and can see the perspective in many ways, but in other ways I'm like, well, that's a bit much. I'm neutral, being honest with when it comes to that. So I feel like even if you don't want to label it twin flames, this could be someone who is like your yin yang. There's something where you and this person are kind of like a duel together. You complement each other in some way. But this person could be out in the cold. They could be having to watch you, look at you from afar, right? And this doesn't mean like this person's miles away, or I mean it could be, but like in the sense where they're not around you anymore. Yeah, the butterfly. And I just seen like a very beautiful butterfly the other day on a hike that I went to. Then it says separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Yeah, so this could definitely be somebody who you are in separation from. Big emphasis on the thinking about you. That I don't know, that pointed out to me strongly. So you could feel this person when they're thinking about you. That could be why it's pointing out to me. Okay. Or you just feel when maybe when you get a thought of this person, there's something about that. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Yeah, I definitely do feel like this person wants to talk to you, wants to conversate, wants to maybe text, call, email, says right here. But for some of you, you may be kind of not wanting to give this person another chance. Yeah, under that's a camera, says reminiscing, learn from the past, make memories, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan slash set a date. Yeah, I feel like this could also be somebody who, not even just with the cards that I'm looking at, intuitively, I feel like this could be someone where they're a bit softer. There's something where it's not quick energy. And it's crazy because in the beginning of this reading, if my mic picked it up, my puppies were playing and they were like kind of like when puppies play, they were a bit aggressive, and it's now they're quiet now. So I feel like that kind of ties into the vibe where this person could be less impulsive, less like Knight of Wands, less like on the go. This could have been somebody that was very like impulsive, um very in and out, very like what gives me entertainment for 5 minutes and what can give me entertainment tomorrow. This could be someone that's a bit more mellow, or there's something about their energy just being more calm. Anything else? Let me see. Well, actually, let me ask, how does Gemini... Okay, well, I didn't even finish what I was going to say. I was going to say, how does Gemini feel about this? Or how is Gemini going to feel about this Ace of Cups? So you're going to feel like it's an overflow of emotion. Yeah. Give me more about that Ace of Cups. Hierophant, the Sun, which is covered, and the King of Pentacles. I really regret. Random. But I really regret drawing on this Sun card. Anyway, so the Hierophant, the Sun, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person could... You're going to feel like there's an opportunity of love here. You're going to feel... How can I feel like I worded that wrong? You're going to feel that Ace of Cups. You're going to feel a cup being offered to you. And what did I say earlier? You may not be seeing this cup because you may still kind of be in this energy, getting like the word apathy again. So there could be like this energy where you're not interested in this person, which I can see, Knight of Wands, that energy, you could have felt like this person was very much about fuck boy, fuck girl, however you want to see it, characteristics, where it's like very, what can give me fun, what can give me entertainment, what can be pleasing to the eye, things like that. And now I feel like this person might come in giving you more of like traditional energy. This could be someone that maybe something about their morals or values has changed, is going to be known. It's going to be like you're going to definitely see, I'm almost wanting to say like in your face, you're going to see how this person's stands on different business now. They don't stand on the things that maybe they used to. I don't know why I'm wanting to say quite literally. I meant that more metaphorically, but I don't know, that there could be something about like, this is fruit punch. There could be something about like this person standing on maybe a different environment. Maybe they literally stand in different environments, right? And they're more stable now. They may also want to show you that they're King of Pentacles. Because they may see how you're in this energy of starting something new, right? I was getting something about a course, or maybe you're doing something where you're learning, okay? Maybe it could be like a hobby or something to do with where it could make you money, and you're up there. Even if you're kind of like not at like a king queen level, you're admired, you're seen. I also do feel like you have this energy of having empathy for yourself. Something about like taking care of the emotions you give out now. And yeah, with the King of Pentacles, it's like they want to show you that they're stable. Do I leave it at that? This is a long read. One last message that Gemini needs to know about this person. But what or whose energy is around Gemini? Any other last thing they need to know? The Emperor. Yeah, see, I'm getting like, you're not seeing, and obviously, I know, some of you may even be like, oh, okay, she mentioned like someone that I had a situationship, click off. I feel like that's the energy you might be in, where you're kind of like, whatever, like, you don't see something that is going to be offered to you. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, like a new opportunity, a new way of life. So there could be something very different that's like a new opportunity with this person. Yeah, but something needed to, because right under that Ace of Wands, something needed to transform. Something needed to die out. Sometimes it's, even in situationships we have with people, and something needs to die out before it can, if it doesn't have a rebirth, how is it going to have a new beginning? So something may have needed to change in this connection here. Wow, that's interesting. before I go and close off this reading, something needed to transform, like I said, right? In this person, this connection, this person I'm getting. Yeah, something needed to change in this person. And we have the Hermit, then we have the Queen of Cups, the Six of Wands. So, yeah. A lot of you guys could have also, what the rebirth could have been, is realizing on how to have empathy for self. That could be something that you're also learning, how to have empathy for self. Maybe for some of you, you focused, or there's something here where you don't have empathy for self. The Queen of Cups has empathy for others, but she also, he or she, doesn't matter, has healthy empathy for self, has healthy and nurturing energy for self, because you are allowed to have empathy for yourself, but also not being like the woe is me, victim energy. I think a lot of times we can confuse those things where it's like, I'm not going to have empathy for myself at all, or I'm just going to be completely victim mode. You got to find that balance, and it's not easy, but that's what the Queen of Cups is about. Like, okay, I have empathy for others, but I also have empathy for myself, or the empathy I would show for others is the empathy I'm going to show for myself, because I'm important too. Sounds like I'm preaching here, but like for reals, this is the message I'm getting. Yeah, and it's like you're up there, you're putting yourself in a place where people see or admire something about you. I'm also getting like a side little small message. It might be for some of you, where even if you are starting something new, or you're kind of new to something here, right? Where I was saying like it could be something where you're taking a course on, or you're going to be. It's not just what you're doing, it's also your personality and who you are that puts you up in a pedestal, where not in an egotistical way, but where you're walking somewhere, you're sitting somewhere, and your energy puts you in high regard. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything, but your energy speaks volumes on who you are. So yeah, do I leave it at that? Get one more of these love oracle. One last message for Gemini. Ooh, let's see. The Golden Mirror says self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yeah, that could have been an energy in the past here. It says looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This definitely could be someone too that is going to tell you perhaps these things. They could be self-indulging. They could tell you how, maybe you could tell this person, okay, about the self-indulgence, like about, I feel like it's this person that could be telling you how they had to do shadow work. Because every time I'm wanting to say this could be you, I feel like I'm being pulled to it could be this person. I'm getting it is this person, and I am looking and really being pointed out to this shadow work. So I feel like this person had to do shadow work, not just self-indulgence as in like, the outside surface level type of like self-care, which that's important too, but like it's the shadow work. And they could be telling you that they've been looking at your photos, missing you. There could be like a conversation here where they tell you about nostalgia. There is this energy, like during this reading where it feels very soft, something about being calm. So if when this person calls you or texts you, however it may be, okay, there's many different ways people can reach out. It might be while you're literally sitting, like right now as I'm sitting in my bed, with a very interesting and trying to work with what I can set up. um it might be like where it's quiet, mellow, not a lot going on. Yeah. And they might be, yeah, it says thinking of you and letting you know. I feel like I know sometimes in readings we hear like, oh, this person's gonna express that they this, that, and the other, but this is gonna sound cheesy. This person may let you know that they've been thinking of you. Nostalgia, like we had it right here. Okay. So do I leave it at that? Yes, I'm gonna leave it at that. Um so yeah. This was a reading, Gemini, for what or whose energy is around you. This doesn't have a time frame. Hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Hope it gave you clarity and or guidance or both or one or the other. And yeah, bye Gemini.